Hello everyone, I'm the Mighty Blues and welcome back to Danganronpa. Last time, Kyoko and Makoto actually made it out of the trash room and somehow convinced Monokuma to not kill us. So we're getting a second chance. We're actually going to We're actually about to do one final trial in order to uncover the true identity of the mastermind. But we gotta talk with everyone first. Also, I am going to apologize right off the bat for my garbage voice this episode. I was up a little too late last night. Just hanging out with friends, and I was using my voice a lot, so my voice is a little raspy. I apologize. I'm gonna try my best to make sure my voice is actually somewhat bearable to listen to. But I apologize. Also, is everybody supposed to be here? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Kyoko said everybody's at the dorms. Is this what I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to talk to Kyoko wherever she is? Wait. Where is she? She's somewhere in here. Hold on. Wait. Okay, now I'm confused. I'm willing to bet I'm just supposed to knock on everyone's doors and talk to them. This is Byakuya's room. Is he inside?
Hey.
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Am I literally supposed to just knock on everyone's doors? Oh no. Of course I am.
Hey.
Are you serious? Is this actually... Oh my god, this is awful. Allie, are you in your room? Of course she's not. How much you want to bet they're all in the dining hall? That just makes the most sense.
Hey.
Okay, well we checked everyone's rooms, so... Am I literally just supposed to look for everyone? There's no way. I'm gonna check the dining hall. 'Cause chances are they're in there. No. Oh! And suddenly we were greeted with...
What? Hello. What is this?
You again. What is happening? Is he broken? I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. Jeez, what the heck?
However,
I wonder what that was all about. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Ah! Holy shit!
Makoto?
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it, that's Makoto!
Huh? You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Everyone was there. All my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up.
What?
Wait, what's that smell?
What the heck?
Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like a wet dog. Get away. Shoo, shoo. And in a flash, my tears dried up. Oh, no.
Makoto.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma.
Yes.
Explain. Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you?
It's true.
That's related to what I have to tell you all. I need to tell you about the last class trial. Last class trial?
In other words,
We're going to redo Mukuro's trial.
Huh?
What? Seriously?
How about that?
What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? No, I didn't do it. Like I keep telling you.
Wrong.
Makoto isn't the killer. And of course, it's not me or any of you. Then, who is it?
I see.
What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind.
Huh?
What? You're saying like the mastermind killed Mukuro?
That's right.
That's right. It was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto stopped the trap in time, and did what he had to do to stop it.
However,
But his decision meant that he would be the one to die.
What did you say?
You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? You just made it sound like it was easy. I just,
however,
But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Blackened, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the Blackened is to be executed. The mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time.
Huh? And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules?
They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain the leverage you needed, didn't you?
correct.
Very observant of you.
Naturally.
I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said, now it's the mastermind that's ensnared. That's what you were referring to.
Don't be mean.
Hey, I'm totally in the dark here! For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again. Later. So, knowing all of this, what do we do now?
About that. It's about who killed Mukuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind.
But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school.
Every last mystery? But we've been looking around all this time, and we still don't know anything, right?
Anyway,
You've probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies. Everyone?
I hate you.
Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with the way they are. I'm fine living here forever with Master. I, meanwhile, want to get out of here as soon as humanly possible. Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. In other words, one divisive final battle. A rather interesting development, I'd say.
But figuring out who the mastermind is, and how they killed Mukuro, and all the school's mysteries.
It's a pretty tall friggin' order. Maybe, but this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. You can't agree? Why not? I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries.
Indeed.
That's what I thought too, at first. Until Monokuma gave us a little hint of his. Hint? Sure told you all this already, but the killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. Oh shit! So my intuition was right. So apparently the mastermind must be a student here at the school.
I see.
Monokuma said that, did he? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable.
Huh? But why?
So, in other words,
If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mukuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had set foot in the school, right? Monokuma could probably murder Mukuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that.
in other words,
But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Then the mastermind is... There were 15 of us in... Oh, that's Toko, my bad. There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. Add in Mukuro and you get 16. So the mastermind would have to be one of them.
that's right.
And of those 16 people we started out with, the only ones still alive are the people standing right here. Need I continue, or do you get it now? You're saying the mastermind is one of us?
No way! You can't be serious.
Wait, we can't say for sure that's true yet. Monokuma might have said all that to confuse us.
Indeed.
It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is one possibility we can't ignore. Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair. So they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible. But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active?
Well,
Maybe they snuck off and controlled him in secret.
but
I don't care how sneaky you are. We wouldn't have noticed someone sneaking off that many times.
I'm right, right?
Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. Oh, sorry for that Ideon. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible, but they directed the flow of the conversation. If they directed the flow of the conversation, well, maybe, but still. Are we just going straight to the trial? Oh, I'm a little worried about that.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode.
Okay, so this now just confirms that this game has multiple endings. We got the bad ending, and now we're getting the true ending.
So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
How very magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms.
That's fine.
The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway.
In the name of my family.
At this point, I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your responsibility.
Goodbye.
Well then. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall. Master! He didn't take me with him!
Hey.
Do you blame him? Without Master, the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream, or coffee. So are we coffee with milk? You're totally useless. So, bye. With that, Toko! Jesus Christ, brain! Toko trudged out of the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're gonna go out by yourself, right, Kyoko?
Indeed.
That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me.
You know?
In that case, I'm gonna go by myself, too.
just a second.
Wait, how come?
How about that?
Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves? What about you, Hina?
I guess I'll do the same thing.
But,
I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know? But up till now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Makoto. That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless.
Okay.
So I figure, at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed off out of the I can't talk or read. Hina was in surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two.
Indeed.
So are we gonna do this together?
So you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko?
However,
Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together.
so
That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right.
so then,
Well, I'd better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check.
correct.
Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before. Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth.
No, I pressed the wrong button. Oops. Hold on, no, I'm sorry.
By any means necessary. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. So that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us.
Why do I keep pressing that button? Why do I keep pressing the button?
I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of this school. And then we can all escape together. I guess I'll start by taking another look at Mukuro's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They'd also been struck in the head with an object that was thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but they were at least several days old. Okay, so where should I start with the investigation to figure out who killed her? Guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up till now. The headmaster's room, the biolab, and the door in the data center with the Monokuma face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms where the gate was down before. That should be open now, right? After that, I'll have to double check all the areas that are connected to the murder. Which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Oh, good! The game actually gives you a list, because I was really worried it wasn't. Good. Cool. Alright. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start on the second floor, just because, well, we're on the first floor. Might as well just go up to the next floor. Oh yeah, this gate. Here we go. Gate's open. You can finally check out the second floor of the dorms. Which means I have to do it. Look at these nice ass stairs. Whoa! This is the second floor of the dorms? It looks like some ancient ruins. Or, no. It's more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up here or something. What? Whoa. Hello. Can I not observe that? Whoa. Can I go through any of these? Oh, I can! Hello. There's so much blood. Something over here. Oh, that's the door. The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore. It's just garbage. But I can't look at those papers? I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Damn! Yeah, that's really it. What the hell happened in here? What? What is this room? This room is filled with lockers. Must have been for the Hope's Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. Looks like this locker is already broken. Oh god, you can check all of them. Oh no. I wonder if I can open this locker. There's a card reader installed on the door. Must be how you get the locker open. And you have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean... no luck. Which means one of us can do it. Okay, so one of the... okay, I get it. So, we gotta check. Yep. Okay, I gotcha. So I gotta try to see which one's Makoto's. Oh boy. Problem is he just repeats all this dialogue. This is annoying. Just check the damn thing. We know. Alright, well, there's nothing in here, I guess. I'm assuming this room has something. Whoa, this place is nice! This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere.
Correct.
It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko!
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? What? Ooh, alcohol. I don't really drink. I don't know why I got excited by that. Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. But what if I want to talk to her? God, why do we keep pressing the X button? The desk is home to a computer. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Are you not gonna look at it? A leather chair. Can't imagine a student using something like this. Must have been the headmaster's. Huh? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is it some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
So...
there's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space? Does that mean... you mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy. I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
but I don't have a clue what that password might be. All we know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. Oh god, excuse me. I swallowed my own spit and choked on it. I'm sorry. You're right. That's not really enough to go on.
it's true.
I looked through all this paperwork and all the files on the PC. Everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. When I think of how much time I wasted on this... well, what if, I don't know, you tried harder? Do I have to talk to Kyoko?
Correct.
The regret I mentioned. Okay. And...
Correct.
okay, and...
It would seem...
whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the Ultimate Despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the Ultimate Despair?
However...
there's not much though. Nothing we don't already know.
in other words...
The Ultimate Despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people people whose driving force comes from despair. Oh, so 4chan!
However,
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on.
correct.
I see. That is a good outlook to have. Okay. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume there's some kind of clue waiting in there. Maybe for her there's more to it than that. Password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking of what the password might be. I'm not sure she hasn't tried it. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password. Knowing how she is, I bet the idea never occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, do whatever you want. Okay.
Let's do it!
You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself, then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. Typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling as I finished typing it in. Of course it was. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked! Now she's gonna kill us because she's like, God damn it, you were right.
why?
Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Oh no. Hey, Kyoko? I may as well not have been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. I'm a little afraid to open that. I'd better check on that suspicious... No, game, why? Why are you gonna... I want to look at other things first. Ugh. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why? Do you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprisingly. Surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway,
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Is it like a spider? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. I took a deep breath, then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. What the fuck? Whoa! What was in the box? It was bones! Human bones! It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined?
I see.
Just as I thought. What?
What the fuck? close as you thought. How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I had a feeling it would be his body.
That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box.
My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box? Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least, what's left of him.
Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for? Hold on! How do you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So,
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer.
Yeah, but that's insane.
I guess, yeah, it would make sense that he would be dead up to this point because then the mastermind would be able to run around free. They wouldn't have anyone to stop them. Alter Ego said the headmaster was probably here in the school. But the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume
in other words,
that most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or, no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point, she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties. But was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. Oh, that's Kyoko, my bad. I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. What the fuck? Dude, that's insane! Huh? This picture.
Aww, young Kyoko.
It's so faded. It must be pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Hey, Kyoko!
why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet... to now find something like this? So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself, to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And now this time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Oh boy. I'm speechless, actually. I don't really have anything to say. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission.
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of investigation. I don't. Okay then, if you don't mind. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Huh? This? It's an e-handbook, right? It has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. I'd found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
In other words,
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
it would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Huh? But Kyoko! I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. And then, I guess I'll take it. Is that really okay?
Nah, it's probably nothing.
Hey,
Listen, Makoto? Huh? Can I ask you a favor? A favor? What is it?
so...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. And I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more. But,
Hey,
could you leave? Huh?
correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. I need to
Just a second.
get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. Then, I'll see you later. Fuck, I can't even imagine what it'd be like to be in Kyoko's situation. I really can't. Kyoko, it must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find out what happened to the headmaster? There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster. Killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. Yeah. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind. Which means the mastermind's true identity is... It's gotta be one of the students. One thing I can think of is like, what if the mastermind is a student who died, but they didn't actually die? But then my other thought is like, who would it be? I don't even know. 15 of us met in the hall. Add Bukuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are... me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. I don't know. I don't really know, but that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. And next time on Danganronpa, I actually think we're gonna use this key card to try to open up some of the lockers in that other room. Because I'm really curious to see what we can find in there. And until then, I will see you all later. Goodbye.